In just 21 days, an ocean of American steel raced across the Mesopotamian desert to decapitate a regime. From the high-tech thunder runs to the dust-choked supply lines, this is every U.S. vehicle used in the 2003 invasion of Iraq. The tip of the spear, main battle tanks, M1A1 Abrams, the undisputed king of the desert, and the backbone of the 2003 thrust. Armed with a 120mm smoothbore gun and heavy Chobham armor, it outranged and outclassed every Soviet-made tank in the Iraqi arsenal. The verdict: a heavy metal predator that proved nearly invulnerable to enemy tank fire during the initial blitz. M1A2 Abrams, the digital evolution of American armor, deployed primarily by the 4th Infantry Division. It introduced independent thermal viewers for the commander, allowing the crew to hunter-killer multiple targets simultaneously in the desert haze. The verdict: a high-tech command platform that set the standard for networked warfare in the 21st century. Iron taxis, IFVs, and APCs. M2A2 Bradley, IFV. The lethal companion to the Abrams, the Bradley was the primary infantry fighting vehicle of the invasion. Armed with a 25mm Bushmaster cannon and Tiao missiles, it was designed to suppress infantry and kill tanks. The verdict: during the blitz to Baghdad, it was credited with destroying more Iraqi armored vehicles than the Abrams itself. M3A3 Bradley CFV, the cavalry version of the Bradley, serving as the dedicated eyes and ears of the armored divisions. It sacrificed troop space to carry more ammunition and advanced long-range scouts. The verdict: it led the thunder runs, spotting Iraqi Republican Guard ambushes before the main heavy columns arrived. M1-126 Stryker ICV, the new kid on the block, the 8-wheeled Stryker, saw its first combat deployment late in the initial invasion phase. It represented a shift toward high-speed, wheel-based mobility for rapid deployment in urban environments. The verdict: a controversial newcomer that eventually proved its worth in the narrow, insurgent-filled streets of Mosul and Baghdad. The Desert Workhorse, M98 unarmored, the versatile Jeep of the 21st century and the most common sight in the 2003 invasion. Built for utility, most units entered Iraq with nothing but canvas doors and plastic windows. The verdict: while fast and reliable on the highway, it was a terrifying death trap once the fighting moved into urban ambushes. The Morloven-14 up-armored, the military's frantic answer to the growing threat of RPGs and small arms. It featured factory-installed steel plating and ballistic glass to protect the crew during the high-speed race to Baghdad. The verdict: though much safer, the added weight strained the engine and suspension, forever changing the Humvee's role on the battlefield. M1025 Armament Carrier, the primary mobile weapons platform for light infantry and airborne units. It carried a reinforced roof-mounted ring for the 50 cal Browning or the Mk19 grenade launcher. The verdict: it provided crucial mobile fire support, acting as a mini-tank for the 101st and 82nd Airborne during the invasion's early urban clearing. Desert Patrol Vehicle, DPV, a high-speed 3-seater dune buggy used exclusively by Navy SEALs and Special Forces. It was designed for extreme mobility, armed with machine guns and anti-tank rockets to strike where no one expected. The verdict: it allowed elite teams to disappear into the vast desert, sabotaging Iraqi infrastructure deep behind enemy lines. Thunder from the rear, artillery and rocket systems. M10 9A6 Paladin, the heavy hammer of the armored divisions and the most advanced self-propelled howitzer of its time. With its 155mm cannon and automated fire control, it could stop, fire a shell, and move again in under 60 seconds to avoid counter-battery fire. The verdict: it provided the on-call heavy fire that allowed the armored spearhead to maintain its blistering pace toward the capital. M270 MLRS, famously known by Iraqi troops as Steel Rain. This tracked monster could ripple-fire 12 rockets in less than a minute, saturating a massive area with thousands of lethal submunitions. The verdict: a psychological and physical powerhouse that decimated Republican Guard divisions before they ever saw a single American tank on the horizon. M198 Howitzer, the primary towed heavy artillery for the Marine Corps and light infantry during the invasion. A 155mm beast that required a massive 7-ton truck to move, It was rugged enough to be sling-loaded by heavy-lift helicopters into remote fire bases. The verdict: reliable and devastating, it ensured that even the most isolated units had long-range hammer blows at their disposal. The unsung heroes: logistics and engineering. 88A2 Hercules, the massive guardian of the armored columns. It was the only vehicle with the raw power to tow a disabled 70-ton Abrams tank under fire. Featuring a 35-ton crane and a heavy-duty winch, it ensured that no American armor was left behind in the desert. The verdict: the ultimate recovery beast that kept the spearhead from blunting against mechanical failure. M60 A1 AVLB, an aging M60 tank chassis carrying a massive folding aluminum bridge. It was essential for crossing irrigation canals and small rivers during the rapid advance on Baghdad. Without it, the heavy mechanized divisions would have been stalled by Iraq's natural and man-made obstacles. The verdict: a mechanical bridge builder that turned impassable terrain into a highway for the Abrams. M977, the backbone of the modern Red Ball Express. These massive trucks carried the thousands of gallons of fuel and tons of ammunition required to keep the gas-guzzling tank divisions moving through the sand. Their extreme off-road capability allowed them to follow the tanks anywhere. The verdict: the logistical lifeline that fueled the 21-day race to the capital. M93 Fox, a specialized six-wheeled armored vehicle designed to detect chemical and biological threats. In 2003, when the fear of unconventional weapons was at its peak, the Fox often led the columns to ensure the path was safe for the troops. The verdict: a high-tech insurance policy in a war defined by the search for non-conventional threats. D7G Armored Bulldozer, a standard Caterpillar tractor fitted with heavy steel plating and ballistic glass. It was used to smash through desert berms, clear roadblocks, and fill in trenches under fire, allowing infantry to bypass Iraqi defensive lines. The verdict: the unstoppable force that literally reshaped the battlefield to clear a path for victory. Specialized in support vehicles. Light Service Support Vehicle, LSSV. Militarized Chevy Silverados and Tahoes adapted with olive drab paint and heavy-duty military suspension. Used for non-tactical personnel transport and liaison duties, they allowed units to move quickly behind the front lines without wasting Humvees. The verdict: a civilian workhorse in uniform that handled the daily grind of base-to-base logistics. FMTV series, the 2.5 and 5-ton trucks that served as the primary cargo haulers of the modern army. With their distinctive cab-over-engine design, they moved everything from MREs to entire infantry platoons across the Iraqi highways. The verdict: the versatile box on wheels that ensured the invasion force was fed, fueled, and supplied throughout the blitz. M1070, the massive heavy lifter designed specifically to haul the 70-ton Abrams tank over long distances. By moving armor on heavy-duty trailers, it saved the tank's tracks and turbine engines from the brutal wear and tear of the desert heat. The verdict: the heavyweight champion of logistics that delivered the heavy hitters exactly where they were needed. From the nearly indestructible Abrams to the humble, unarmored Humvee, which of these desert warriors do you think was the true MVP of the invasion? Or is there a rare support vehicle I missed? Drop a comment below and let's talk shop. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the machines of war.